His
This
freight
conference
order
will
getting
now be
created,
recorded.
that particular freight order will expect this loading and unloading status actually. So probably
Okay.
that would be the one. You can do one thing. You can okay, it's a client one, right? Okay, so it's a
I mean, I like
mm,
it's I in the client in the sense it's an internal only. I can do whatever
mm,
you want. Do
mm.
you want to do some config change?
That's what you can change the confirmation control keys and all that. So what do you want to do now as of now there? You want to
We are
delete it or
creating a simple inbound delivery wherein
mm,
after distributing the delivery,
mm,
when we are creating that warehouse task, I am
mm,
getting an error that TU is mandatory.
mm. Because this freight order is mandatory for you there. Okay.
Okay.
For deleting that settings, actually we have this freight order, but I'll show you maybe in 1 second, right? Do one thing, I delete that settings then, because if you want to create a TU, that part will take some time for us to cover.
Uh,
Sorry.
nothing. I'm just activation of
Just check
application.
against your warehouse, whatever the control key was assigned. First thing, okay,
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
can. I'm sorry.
Yes, I understood that. I have checked it. I know that that particular shipping point has
Mm,
delivery. I mean, sorry,
mm.
logistic profile and
Yeah,
country key assigned to it.
yeah. So can we? You said that you can delete it, right? Probably if you
Yeah, yeah,
start
yeah.
doing it, yeah.
I thought if TU assignment is might be simple, so I just asked.
No, no. It's like for simple for TU creation, maybe that's one thing you can do. Apart from that, is another one. We'll have the shipping point and the delivery type, whatever it is there, right? That's
Yes,
one
yes.
thing. And again, if not, you do one thing. Against that particular control key, just unflag all these things.
Oh, this would be
Mm,
helpful. I mean,
yeah, just
just for
unflag.
this,
Yeah, just
because
for the sake. Yeah,
uh,
for the sake of you in the testing, because for TU creation, there are at least like 5 to 6 steps to be performed. Like you should have the packing material for your transportation unit, and then again you have to do the unloading and arrival at the door. So maybe there's a lot of things were there actually. I don't know like what exactly the configuration was set up there in your system as of now. Okay.
okay,
So
okay,
probably if you want, you just for the time being, what you do is you just unflag all these things.
okay.
The control key
Fine.
against whatever you have. Okay.
Sure, sure. Thanks. And one more thing, we have
Mm,
ERP underscore stock check, right? Um,
mm,
and when we post a particular material in
mm.
our is that is getting
Mm.
reflected in our product master in EWM, but how the stocks will be, I mean, reflecting when we have when we do a MIGO in our S4HANA, does the stock will be showing in EWM or like is there a different process to post a stock in
But why
EWM?
are you doing a MIGO in here? We will not perform a MIGO here because the goods received will be performing from the ERP, from the EWM side, right? But why do you want to perform again MIGO on ERP side? We
I
won't be
mean,
doing that.
just to post a stock, we don't have other option, right, in S4HANA. We
To
usually,
upload the stock, you mean to say?
yeah, I meant to say,
We
correct.
have a direct transaction for that. Why do you want to do a MIGO again?
Is it? What is the
Yeah,
transaction?
this is a transaction and you just upload that stock in the EWM side.
Oh, EWM side. Huh? I mean,
Yeah.
normally I will do MyGo in S4HANA. I don't know about
But if it
EWM.
is an EWM linked, how can you perform that? Then it will create again a delivery there, obviously,
Ah,
right?
that's what. See,
Yeah.
I mean, I just whenever I try to, I mean,
Mm,
yeah, when I try to do this inbound delivery, it is distributed.
mm,
After distributing,
obviously.
even warehouse
No, no.
task is created.
Yes. So instead of performing this, if you do a MICO and if you do all these things again, it will create a delivery and then you have to perform a put away and all this stuff. Instead of that, you simply
Mm-hmm.
upload the stock here. It just uploads the stock with the 561 movement type and it just updates the stock in both the systems, right? That would be
Okay.
better because if in case if it is not an EWM one, then you can go ahead whatever the process you set
Okay.
normally.
And where is the material? It's a file, right? What is the, do you have
Hmm.
a sequence of file?
You should have to upload this file.
And if you don't mind, can you repeat the transaction code which you showed me?
Hmm. 1 second.
Oh my God, this is lengthy.
Come on. Okay. So this is the file, whatever we will be having it here. Okay. So we will upload the stock, whether if it is a handling unit or whether if it is a product or whether if it is a serial number. We have a lot of options actually. And we will give our particular product, your party entitled to dispose and your stock and everything. And you will tell to the system what is your stock. So based on that, we will just upload it. The transaction that is ISU slash SAWM slash ISU. Okay. Sorry, am I lost? Can you hear me?
Good morning, Sriram. Mohan here.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got you.
Sridhar. Sorry, I was
Uh,
speaking on mute.
Now,
Okay.
is this for upload of initial stock upload or
Uploading of the
something?
actual stock in the EWM system. Yeah.
Initial stock upload.
Yes, it's a stock
Okay.
upload.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Karthik.
Sriram, perfect. Because when
Okay.
I'm doing inbound delivery, I'm getting that
No.
error. And is there a way to assign serial number in inbound delivery?
We do right.
I mean, in ERP I know, but I don't know about the EWM
Hmm.
because I
We
tried,
do
I
have.
didn't get.
But we should have the profiles needs to be assigned,
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah. That
you
everything
should
is
whether
there.
profiles were there for you. If the profiles were there, then it's not a concern. You can do that. Okay.
Yeah,
One
yeah. I
second.
do
I'll
have
tell.
everything in place, but
Hmm.
if I assign a serial number in ECC, doesn't
Hmm.
it carry the same serial number
It will
over here?
carry forward the same to EWM also, and if you want, you can even change that. That is one thing. It's like if you can see here, 1 second. You have an option of a serial numbers here. Do you see that? Normally, sometimes you can even create the serial numbers here because I don't have a serial numbers profiles maintained as of now. Okay,
Uh, uh,
you can
I
create
mean,
it or we template it. You can do that here. Okay.
here this serial tab is not even popping up for me. I don't know why. Even I
I don't think
assigned
so.
a serial number in ERP, but I don't know.
No, 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 no. It will come. Just check it. It is not
I
something
mean,
new.
yeah, yeah, because I am
Hmm.
working in serial number for quite a long. I know, but we checked it. For sure, we checked it. There is no serial tab at all. I felt there might be some other process in EWM to assign
Mhm.
because when I perform that GR, right, it is asking
Yeah,
for a number. So what we
obviously,
see
because
it is,
you would have made it as an optional or mandatory there in the serial number profile. In the
yes,
logistics execution, you would have made it as a mandatory. That's the reason it is asking for that. Fine. But once you have given the serial numbers, whatever that template you have maintained, obviously it will take it forward to the EWM system. Once you've got the serial numbers, obviously it will come it over here actually. Okay.
thanks Sriram, because I am pretty sure that serial number didn't even pop up. Okay, so I
I
have to
don't
check
know.
for
Maybe
some
what
context.
configuration was there in your system? I don't know. Maybe
Yeah, yeah,
just check that. I'm not sure.
sure,
If it
sure,
is in
sure.
our system, I would have helped you out.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean, I can show you as well, but first let me give it a try, then I will again
Hmm.
come back to you.
Okay, if you can see this. So these are the three levels of serial numbers which I've created. Okay. But I've performed the put away. That's the reason it is not displaying that these are the serial numbers you can see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. and the stocks of the HUs and all, I've done the putaways and all. So that's the reason it is not displaying it all at here. Okay,
Fine. Thanks.
fine. Anything else?
From my
Okay. So Mohan, did your issue got resolved?
Inbound delivery got created after that,
Hmm. What happened? You know that
but
someone has changed the material type levels and all, and they have completely. I don't know who has done the setting. Almost it took me 1 hour to find out.
oh,
Yeah, so someone has deleted all the settings from the MM side, and that's the reason it is not updating the quantities and all, and as well as the configurations also has been changed basically. After that, even
okay.
I've configured and then I've changed it, then it is coming up in the system. Yeah, what was the issue? Tell me.
Inbound delivery got created when after that when I check in that QRFC queue, that inbound delivery, I mean, it was not
Hmm.
there in that queue.
Hmm.
Generally, after inbound delivery got created, generally in the message it will come, right? Inbound delivery created and distributed to WMS
Hmm.
system, something like that.
Hmm. Yes.
See, the message got is only just inbound delivery created. That's it.
Then your warehouse is not assigned to EWM or the storage location is not been assigned there. That could be the reason. If it's only okay, do you check your inbound delivery the status in the header level? You will be having it as distributed or whether you will be having it as what? It usually it has to be in B.
No,
Did you
not
check
at
that?
start. Not at started. Something it is
And
there. Good
then what
start.
happened is check the storage location mapping first. Your warehouse and your storage location has been assigned or not. That could be the one of the reason. I mean, like your plant storage location and your warehouse assignment in the enterprise structure will be assigning it, right? Check that part. Definitely that is missing, I guess. After that, you just check the inbound delivery. It will come.
Storage location and warehouse
Mm.
mapping.
You'll have
Okay.
the storage location and all these things, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So probably
Mm,
that is missing from your end, I guess.
I don't know. Initially, there it was transferred. I did not change any settings after that.
Mm.
But anyway, I will check once again then.
Okay, just check it once. That issue, whatever we got faced, that got resolved because of the MM settings were being changed completely in the setting in the system. That's the reason it was not able to perform it. Okay.
Okay, okay, Sriya. Okay, thank you.
Okay. So probably we will. I'll just go ahead with. We are discussing the handling unit basically, but we are unable to perform the particular one. Maybe let me finish off that part today. And I believe you are giving your storage location over here.
Yes,
Hello.
I given the storage
Mm,
location.
okay. Then it will just check it here. Maybe it is say it's taking some issue. It will come. Okay. This got distributed now. Mhm. Strange. Wow, wow, wow. 4616. Okay. 45 minus 46 now. Why it is asking for 45? Did I give a wrong one?
We are 46. W46.
Yeah, but why it is expecting 45 here?
Yeah.
Shit, I made a mistake. One second, guys. We can delete it, right? Why it is not
I mean, it is saying display of handling unit, not in change areas.
That's what I was just checking. I can't delete this option now. Okay, let me do one thing here.
I mean, there is no standard T code for delinking. I mean, of a delivery, something like that.
Where? I'm sorry. Where is that? I'm sorry.
I don't know. I remember when we have a project where we used to have a transaction code for delinking, like W underscore LIKP, something like that. I don't remember it. Something like that for delinking the delivery to EWM or some WM, like that. Not for EWM, WM.
Okay. What is your pack material, guys?
Cartoon, I guess.
What is 6? What is 6 even pack? Then why it is not allowing me? And basis number for plant 46 storage location 1030. What is this? Or warehouse number WTF46 not found. What man? Every day one new error comes.
If you can ask them to create a client wherein only for trainers, it would be great.
Every day one new error and it is irritating me. I have to resolve and I have to do this. I will have it. And what it is expecting then.
Can you check the SSCC number? Because somebody looks like the SSCC was turned on.
What in the customizing it is expecting. PC underscore serious. God's sake. $46 now. This is a packing material type I've taken group ZW46. Okay. ZW46. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So now, as per our previous thing, what we are trying to do here is we are trying to just create the handling unit, and then we are trying to assign it basically, right? Whatever it is we have done. Now, what is the concept here? There are two things which we thought of discussing here. One is about the internal number range and the other one is about the external number range. Now, if you see that the number range, whatever I've created in the ERP site, it needs to allow from the EWM system. That's one thing. Okay. So when I'm trying to transfer this particular handling unit, the system usually it will throw you an error. If we have not maintained that particular internal versus external and external versus internal. That's one thing, guys. Apart from that, okay. Now, if you can see this, the handling unit, whatever we are having, this is under the tab. We can see it. Now let's assume that in our case the handling unit, whatever it is, during your transit it got damaged. Means damage in the sense whether it could be at the time of your unloading or either at the time of whatever it is. Okay, the handling unit got damaged, unfortunately. Now you have to repack the goods. So then what we are supposed to do now, inbound delivery, follow on functions, click on the pack icon over here. Okay. Now what we are going to do, we know that the packing material, whatever we have, this is the pack material, right? Now in this particular pack material, we have not, this is the parent handling unit. Now if I create a click on execute, now the 2 lakh series handling unit, whatever was there, that got generated now here. And what I'm trying to do is I'm drag and I'm dropping it over here as of now. It's a manual activity what I'm trying to do. If not, you will be having your packaging specifications and system will be automatically doing the packing stuff and all. That's a different case all over. Now in this situation, if you see this, the parent handling unit, whatever it is there, it would be removed. And now I'm trying to save this. So what happened now? The parent handling unit, whatever it is there, it has been deleted and the system has created a new series of handling unit. And now this particular handling unit will be performed for our particular put away transactions. You're getting my point now, everyone? Mohan, Nicholas, Karthik, and Gadapati.
So when a handling unit is damaged while transit, we are trying to create a new
We're
handling
trying
unit.
to doing a new handling and that could be one scenario. I mean, like the other business process could be if your business doesn't maintain. I mean, like your vendor, if it's a regular vendor and he has not proposed, I mean, like proposed in the sense he has not sent the goods in the packed one, but you have to perform it. I mean, like you have to perform the put away by using the handling unit. Then that point of time also this would be helpful. I mean, like you have to manually pack it basically.
Okay, got it, got it.
Yeah.
And no need to again perform this put away bins and all other stuff, right? It will automatically perform based on our config.
No, right? We have to perform now, right?
Oh,
So,
again.
yeah, we see this is still at the staging area only. I have not performed any GR or I have not performed any put away and all the stuff.
Oh, you didn't. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
So before the put away itself, I am performing. After once you have performed the put away, there is no way you will be doing these transactions, right? How can you
Okay,
do that?
correct,
That's
correct,
not possible
correct.
at all. Because at the staging area level only, we can do whatever you want. Okay,
Fair, fair. Thanks, Sri.
no problem. So now what we are trying to do here, we are trying to perform the put away. But the other thing you need to understand here now is warehouse task. Okay, so what is a warehouse? Where is the warehouse task here? We didn't see it, right? Normally we should be having some warehouse request or something, right? Uh,
Yes,
hello.
yes. True, true.
So always you need to remember that we will be having two different tasks here. One would be your product warehouse task. The other one would be your handling unit warehouse task. So the product warehouse task, it's not there. Why? Because as of now, you're handling your tasks in a handling unit. That's the reason this is what we'll call it as a handling unit warehouse task. Always remember that. Okay. So we will be always having two different tasks. One would be your product warehouse task. The other one would be your handling unit warehouse task. So handling unit warehouse task, normally it is always about wherever you're having your handling units only. Okay. Am I clear, Karthik and everyone?
Clear.
Yeah. So apart from that, okay, what we are trying to do here is now we will try to perform the put away. So as being we have some of the configurations which is already in place. I mean to say that the strategies were already in place. Okay, create plus save. So obviously it will create a warehouse order now for me. Okay, you can see that. Now once warehouse task and confirm this. So what is happening? Because I was not performing a product warehouse task, I'm trying to perform only a handling unit warehouse task. So if you see this, what is my source HU and my destination HU? Obviously the HU would be the same. It can't be the different one, right? Hello.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the same. It should be the same. Absolutely.
Yeah, it would be the same. So we can't change the handling unit as of now. So apart from that, what we are trying now, I'm trying to confirm and save this. So once we do the confirmation and save, what happens here, as I said that there are two activities will be performed in the backend. What are those? One would be your product warehouse task and the other one would be your, I'm sorry, not the product warehouse task. The goods received would be created automatically and it would have been sent back to ERP system, and your stock type from an F1 gets converted to F2. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So this is the one which we thought of seeing about the sorry, what do you say that the handling unit one, actually a simple handling unit kind of an activity. Okay.
Sorry to cut you. Uh,
Mm.
as we have two warehouse numbers, can we
Hmm.
see what all the task numbers which is associated to this delivery or like that?
Which one? I didn't
We
get that.
have first we have created one warehouse task for handling unit packing, and after
uh,
that there is another task for put away thing, right?
oh, no. Initially also we have performed only one task only. No, you're talking about this one.
Yes, handling unit. We created one task over there, and again one more task in warehouse request, right?
Hmm. Only one thing I've created. No,
Oh, so I mean, I
no.
could see one number, one
Which one?
zeros.
We have created one warehouse task. As of now, we don't have anything, so system will not perform. See, first thing is we have created one warehouse task and request. This is what you're talking about, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, this is what we have done. Once we have created a particular warehouse request, okay, but
Okay.
however, the request is a handling unit request now. It's not a normal request. Okay. And after that, we'll be having a warehouse order. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
So where can I see that number which is assigned to that warehouse task number? It is generating, right?
You can see in the monitor transaction. Okay. That's one thing.
We can't
Yes.
check it over here.
You can, that's what you can even check it over display warehouse tasks. That's another option we have. Okay. But we already confirmed it. This is a warehouse task.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then
Just
we
I
can
want
see
to.
the warehouse order here. Okay. This is a warehouse order. If not, a simple way is you can go to the monitor transaction. It will display you all the things. That's the best way. If
Yeah.
not,
Okay. Uh,
hmm.
if you don't mind, can you give me the difference between task and order?
Task is
Warehouse
just
task.
only a request. That's it. Okay. Task is what it's only a kind of a request with reference to your delivery, telling that so and so quantity we are trying to create, but we are not confirming it. Warehouse order is a functionality where we are trying to confirm it. Okay. From where to where we're telling to the system that from the source and from the destination we are confirming it. That's a order confirmation. Request is a kind of an what do you call, it's a kind of a document what we are trying to create. Okay, you can even make this as an automation. It's not a mandatory that you have to perform this manually. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
but order is the one where you will be confirming it. Okay, that's a request where the operators will be confirming, the warehouse operators will be confirming upon performing the put away. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Like the
So
difference between a purchase requisition and purchase order, maybe it could be.
Process order.
No,
Process
like,
order is
like the difference between purchase requisition and purchase order. Purchase requisition is only document, but purchase order become official. And here the same. Is that right? It could be.
okay, could be.
We.
But
Yeah.
process order, I haven't heard this terminology.
Purchase
he's telling
order.
purchase request.
Purchase.
Requirement or transfer order?
No, purchase. I'm talking about purchase order. Purchase order.
Purchase requisition.
Purchase
Okay,
order.
okay. Because process order comes in the manufacturing side. That's what I was thinking. How come you're talking about that? Because
No,
process
no, no,
order?
no, no, not the
No,
process.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Fine, fine.
Sriram,
Yeah. Ah,
Sriram here. Warehouse task, separate warehouse task is for handling unit and another warehouse task is for product or only
it's
one.
separate, or it would be only one. It can't be separate. See, depending upon the reference of your delivery, that would be acting. So now in the normal cases, if you see the previous deliveries, we don't have the handling units. But from now
Yes.
on, we'll be creating the handling units, right? So with the reference to your particular, now let's take an example. In this particular delivery, you would be having maybe somewhere around 5 to 6 line items. Out of that, 3 line items should be having handling unit and 4 line items doesn't have a handling unit. Then what happens? So out of that 6, 4 would be with the product warehouse task and 2 would be with the handling unit warehouse task. You're getting my point?
Okay. The materials which is having the handling units for that only warehouse task
Mm,
created for only handling units only. But
yes,
in
the
that product
warehouse.
also included.
Yes.
Okay, right. Okay. Okay, thanks, Sriram.
Yeah, no worries. So what was your delivery, Karthik? Maybe sorry, Haka, so like Mohan, like can just check it in the queue. Maybe it would have been in queue also.
If you open queue, I can check.
1 second. Which one?
No, it is not there.
People will always delete it. That's what, either you save your queue and maybe once we come back, we can restore that queue. That would be a better option if you want. Okay. You can simply save your queue in SMQ3. Okay. Go here and save it. Okay. Such that no one
Okay.
will delete it. Okay. And once you want to again, if you want to show me something, we can go to SMQ3. Okay. And then we will select that and we can restore it basically. That's why we will do it in the real time. Okay. We'll come back and then we will do it and then we will restore it and use whatever we have. Okay. Such that no
Okay.
one will delete it again. Fine. Just try that one, what I have said. Maybe tomorrow, once we come back, we'll see that. Not a concern. Okay. Now,
Okay.
there are, sorry, any questions now?
No, nothing.
Okay, fine. So there are two things which I want to show you the 1809 futures what we have. As of now, this process would remains the same, whether if it is a decentralized one or whether if it is an embedded one. There is no change in that functionalities wise. But this is a transaction slash and slash CWM slash mon. This is a monitor report kind of a transaction, guys, where we will be having a particular reports where everything like it's a kind of a monitor one where it's you can monitor it, you can create your tasks, create your delete it, and everything can be performed in this particular tool. Now there is one thing, the product master data which has come from 9.5 or sorry 1809 and 9.5. Okay, warehouse attributes. Now if in case normally what happens in the embedded systems and in the decentralized one is I've told you the option of the master data. What I've told you that it's about the sifting is not required over here for the master data, right? If you remember. So here what we are trying to do is we are trying to, let's assume that we have somewhere around 3000 to 4000 materials. And now for all these materials, in case of the decentralized system, as soon as we transfer the particular, what do you say that, by using the core interface, once you transfer that master data, like the material master, there is an option in the EWM side to automatically create it. Okay, maybe if I have, I'm not sure about my access because it's way back I've opened this. Let me check. I think the servers are down. Decentralized one. I think it's completely down. No man. Okay, I'll show this option over here itself. Define warehouse number control. If you see this here, oh god, this option is not here also. We will have an option of a control shift here to make it as one, guys. Okay, this is not here actually. Process control process palletization. Okay, maybe once that server is on, I'll ask Naveen to check that servers. I don't have it. We'll have an option here, control shift actually. Then only I can show you that. Okay, no problem. Fine. So in the case of an embedded systems, guys, maybe what we can do is we can automatically, what is this monitor one? Yeah. So if you click on this warehouse attributes, all products, let's assume that, okay, maybe what I'll do is, okay, I'll create one simple material here for our understanding. Okay. Okay, now if you say this, normally what we used to do, we used to create a material and we used to again go to our EWM system, and I mean to say that in the MAT1 transaction, and we are supposed to create it. I mean, like we this is what the process, what we are doing so far. Agree, Mohan, Karthik, and everyone? So now, as of now, what I'll try to do is, if in case if there are mass creation of your materials in your system in the ERP side, and where you want to implement your EWM, and you have to create it. So normally for 2000 materials, you can't do the transaction of a MAT1 every time. So this particular feature, whatever we have for all the products, let's execute, and you see that. Maybe it takes time, I guess. It gives you all the materials in the system now. Maybe let me filter with that. Test -46.
Yeah, hyphen
For
WM 46.
WM46, no? Yeah. Now if you see this here, guys, either for the mass change or either for the mass creation. Okay, just click on this. So now you can give your particular put away control indicators or whatever it is. As of now, I'm not creating anything. Now, okay, before I do it, one thing I want to show you. Sorry, I stopped that. Now you see this, there is an option here. What is this? Warehouse data exists? No, because there is no warehouse data we have created for this. Then what is the point of it? Then what we can do is, you can see this, right? Then you try to create it. Okay, mass data of it. Maybe you can give your put away control indicator, maybe whatever I have in my system. Okay, maybe what we have, high or something we have created, I don't remember. Maybe I'll take this one, simply execute that, continue, yes. Okay, now you see the warehouse data exists, right? Now let me go back and see in the normal MAT1 transaction. That's a transaction where we are creating our materials basically, right? MAT1. Okay, purpose is test-WM46. Okay, if I try to create it now, it's already exists. Now you see that. So this is the future what we have in 1809, guys. Okay, mass creation of the products in the system. Okay, earlier we don't have this option at all. From 1809, this was coming into the picture. So where you can create your products. So this all the warehouse data, like whatever we have, like we have given some SIMP there, right? Yeah, slotting and the storage tab. All these three tabs will be getting created automatically. Okay, guys, that's one thing I want to show you.
Srira, I have a
Mm.
question over here. Normally, when we create a material, right, it will automatically come to our S4HANA, the product mat one, right? In
Which one?
S4HANA. When we create a material in our standard SAP ECC S4HANA,
Mm-hmm.
it will reflect automatically in our EWM, right?
No, right? It won't automatically reflect in EWM, right? We have to create it normally.
Normally, we have to create it. It won't
Yes.
create automatically.
Normally, it won't automatically create. You have to come here. Why? Because there would be a scenario, as I said, that for your warehouse, there could be a multiple party entitled to dispose this, or there could be only a single party entitled to dispose. Then how would the warehouse system would recognize that your product has to be created for a single party entitled to dispose, or for a multiple party entitled to dispose? So that's the reason you do not have that option at all of automatically reflecting it. Okay, unless and until, even in the decentralized systems also, only if you are having a single party entitled to dispose, only you have that option. If it is a multiple one, you have to create it manually. We don't have that option.
Okay, if it is a single one, it will automatically come. What you meant to say?
Yes, if it is a one-to-one relationship. If it is a multiple one, then you have to write an LSMW, or you have to write a program and then you have to upload it.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I mean, I just want to understand that one only. When we have single entitled to disposal, we will have whatever product master will be created automatically in EWM. That's it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, but we
Okay.
need to maintain in a WM specific views, right? In EWM side, even though if it
Hmm.
is a single party entitled to dispose, if it is automatically get created product master also, we need to
Hmm.
maintain WM
Yes.
specific views, right? After that.
Yes. Yeah. But for the warehouse specific views only, I'm telling you, if in case if you're having any as such data, then we can change it over here in the monitor transaction. Okay.
But by default, it will not be maintained. It will not be
Mm.
carried out from ACC, right? Only thing is
By
we need to,
default,
but
yeah.
material will be transferred. We have
Yes.
to maintain it.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Something is actually in the QRFC queue. So no, in real time, no one will delete the inbound deliveries, right? But Access will not be having the actual users, right?
Which one?
No, in QRFC monitoring, inbound
Uh,
deliveries,
uh,
that Access will not be having to the users, right? In real time.
no, that will not be doing it. Yeah.
Because now if it is deleted in the QRFC monitor again, so what? How I can transfer my ECC
But
inbound delivery
normally
to
we will
EWM?
not be deleting it because from the table levels again there is an SAP nodes and all, we have to rectify that. But that's a very big process again. Normally we will not delete it actually.
But in currently now I'm testing it right now. I mean,
Hmm.
in QCT is not there. Then I need to delete my inbound deliveries in ECC
Hmm.
again. Newly,
Not
do I need to
required. Why do
create?
you want to delete an inbound deliveries?
Hmm? Then how do I transfer it? Because in queue it is not there, right? In QRFC queue, it is not a
Acha,
transfer
you're
to the.
talking about here. Then in that case, yeah, you have to do it then. Yeah.
Hmm. And one more thing, the one inbound delivery it is not distributed to the EWM my side, right? Actually, I did not give the storage location in the inbound delivery. So
Hmm.
now I'm trying to give the storage location. So then
Mm-hmm.
it is showing the same error which was showing earlier, right? A WM movement types or something.
Hmm.
Now
No,
it is
that's
showing the
what,
same
right?
error.
For your particular thing, go to OMS2, and for your particular thing, you maintain the value, quantity, and the value updation. That was not maintained there. Okay, that was one thing which even I faced out last time. You remember? Because someone has deleted all the settings there.
For the in OMS it is for material types, right?
Yes, from the material side, I'm talking about. Then that material movement type error will not be coming for you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, fine. I'll check that.
just go to OMS2 and maintain your particular one, and then you try to do that. You see, it will work out.
Okay, so okay, thank you.
No problem. Yeah. Okay. So tomorrow we will talk about this particular thing. What you called is complex inbound scenarios, guys. Okay. Now, as of now, we have only talked about a simple inbound. From tomorrow, we'll start about the complex inbound, and then we will try to go to the process-oriented storage control. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, then, guys. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Sriran.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.